Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of the Misty Mountains, there lived a young girl named Aria. Unlike the other children who played in the sunlight, Aria preferred the quiet of the night. She would sit by her window, gazing at the stars, imagining stories about the twinkling lights above. One evening, as Aria watched the night sky, she noticed something strange. A star seemed to be falling, growing larger and brighter as it descended. To her amazement, it landed softly in her garden with a gentle chime. As Aria rushed outside, she found not a star, but a small, glowing creature. It looked like a delicate fairy made of starlight, with gossamer wings that shimmered like the night sky. "Hello, little one," the creature said in a voice that sounded like tinkling bells. "I am Celeste, the star weaver. I've fallen from my home in the sky, and I need help to return." Aria, filled with wonder, agreed to help Celeste. The star weaver explained that to return home, she needed to weave a new cloak of starlight. But to do so, she required 3 special items: a thread from the moonflower that blooms once a century, a scale from the wise river dragon, and a feather from the elusive night phoenix. The next day, Aria set out on her quest. She traveled through the whispering woods, where she found the rare moonflower. As she reached for a thread, thorny vines wrapped around her feet. Instead of cutting them, Aria sang a lullaby her mother taught her. The vines, soothed by her gentle voice, loosened their grip, allowing her to take a single, silvery thread. Next, Aria journeyed to the great river. The river dragon was known for its riddles and quick temper. When Aria arrived, the dragon roared, "Why should I give you one of my scales, little human?" Aria, remembering Celeste's kindness, replied, "I don't come to take, but to exchange. I offer you the most valuable thing I have, stories of the stars that only I know." Intrigued, the dragon listened as Aria shared tales of constellations. Moved by her stories, it willingly gave her a shimmering scale. Finally, Aria climbed the Misty Mountains in search of the night phoenix. For days, she saw no sign of the mythical bird. On the 3rd night, exhausted and cold, Aria huddled in a cave. There, she found an injured bird with feathers as dark as the night sky. Without hesitation, Aria tended to its wound, sharing her meager food and water. As dawn broke, the bird transformed into the majestic night phoenix. "You have shown true kindness, young Aria," it said. "For this, I gift you one of my feathers." It plucked a feather that gleamed with all the colors of the aurora. Aria returned triumphantly to her village. With the 3 items, Celeste wove a magnificent cloak of starlight. As she prepared to leave, Celeste turned to Aria. "Your bravery and kindness have touched us all. As a gift, I grant you the ability to weave starlight. Use it to bring hope and wonder to others." From that day forward, Aria became known as the village's star weaver. On dark nights, she would weave tapestries of starlight, telling stories that filled people's hearts with joy and courage. And sometimes, on clear nights, villagers would see a twinkling star that seemed to wave at Aria, Celeste, watching over her friend from her home in the sky.